Hello, good morning, children. In last class, we all learned how to protect our nature. In today's class, I am going to narrate a story for you all, which is related to our lesson 1 caring for nature. As we all know earlier, animals, birds, and plants form a part of nature. Nature is very important to us. It gives us food to eat, clothes to wear, and air to breathe. We should plant trees and avoid polluting the air, land, and water around us. Hey children, I have an interesting story for you. Let me begin the story. The Black Pond. One Sunday morning, Charu was walking through the woods near her house. She was carrying a camera around her neck to take pictures of animals for her science project. She suddenly heard someone sobbing far away. She curiously followed the sound and soon reached a place where she found a strange big black pond. She peeped into the pond and saw a family of frogs sobbing. She was wondering why all the frogs are grey in color. This was an unusual sight. Charu quickly took a picture of the grey frogs with her camera. She wanted to comfort the sobbing frogs. Then she decided to put her hand in the pond to touch one of the frogs. As she touched the pond water, she became sad and her fingers turned grey. Just then, one of the frogs jumped out of the pond and said, "Why did you touch the pond? Anyone who touches this pond or drinks water from it becomes sad." Charu was so surprised to hear that. Charu immediately looked around. She spotted a grey bird near the pond. The bird looked very sick. She also saw a grey deer who looked very weak. Again she heard a voice. "Can't you see? Nobody cares about the nature anymore. Humans dump all the dirt and wastage in the open land. Our home is slowly dying," said the frog. On hearing this, Charu felt ashamed of humans. The next day, she went to school and showed the picture of grey frogs to her teachers and friends. She requested them to help her save the homes of the animals in the woods. They all agreed to go into the woods together. They planted many trees in the woods and cleaned all the dirt in many parts of the city. She also spoke to her parents about saving the homes of animals and they got many water bodies cleaned. So, children, the moral of the story is we must care for nature just like we take care of ourselves. After a year, the whole city looked greener and cleaner. Charu noticed that her fingers were no more grey. She decided to visit the woods again to meet the frogs. She was amazed to see that the water in the pond was so clear. The frogs, birds, and deer in the woods were also not grey anymore. They looked very happy. "Thank you so much, Charu." They all sang happily. Charu took a picture of the happy sight. She couldn't wait to show it to her teacher and friends. So, children, nature is our home, so we must care for it. My dear children, I hope you all enjoyed this story. Today's activity is going to be I want you to write 5 lines about how to protect our nature. Thank you. Have a nice day.